Hey Goth gang, what is up? It's Bishop and welcome to the church. So today I have come to you in my large Adidas t-shirt to tell you how goth I am. So let's do the goth tag. Oh, that red thing's really ruining the aesthetic. Oh, what's that? Mate. There we go. Now there's no colour. If you're wondering, that's a packet of Biscoff biscuits and a delivery note because I missed a parcel. That shit's unimportant anyway. So yeah, I thought I would do the goth tag for just absolute banter. It's just gonna be fucking carnage, isn't it? So let's get into it. The first question, actually, before we start this, in case you haven't seen any of my videos or know me on Instagram or anything, I call myself a goth, as in a goth with two Fs, like, because I don't take it that seriously. I'm not an elitist dickhead and I'm a bit of a lad, so, I mean, I feel like it'll be explained throughout the questions. So the first one is, how long have you been goth? I think this is kind of hard for a lot of people to answer because, like, I've been spooky my whole life. Like, my favourite animal when I was a kid was always a bat. I've been obsessed with Batman since I was tiny. My favourite cartoons were always like the spooky ones, you know, like Scooby-Doo and stuff like that. I always just like dark stuff. I've loved like horror films and dark movies and horror games and stuff since I was just a kid. I'd say I started looking more goth, like wearing dark makeup and stuff, when I was about 13, 14. It's kind of alternative from like 11, but it wasn't like specifically more like this until about 13, 14. I don't know when the hell I started calling myself a goth. It actually started out ironically, like I called myself a goth because everything I liked was like gothic, and that sort of way. And then eventually I was like, this isn't even ironic anymore, is it? You just are actually a goth. Like, just accept it and move on. So that's what it is. So I don't know when I started calling myself a goth, but I've looked kind of goth since I was like 14, but it's probably around 16 maybe, I would say, maybe 17, something like that. I'm 22 now, if you didn't know. Question 2, oh, by the way, my laptop's down here with the questions on it, so sorry if I'm like, how we were introduced to goth. I literally have no idea. It just feels like one of those things that I've always known about. There are quite a few alternative people in like my family, and my family are friends with quite a few alternative people, and like I said, I've just always been into dark stuff, like, you know, like films and stuff, so I feel like I just don't remember when I was introduced to it because I was so young, I guess. I mean, people started talking about it at school when emo was like a big thing, but yeah, I can't even really answer that one. So it's going to become a theme in it. Oh no, the kid wearing a big Adidas shirt can't answer the goth questions. Oh, alright, what have we got? Question 3, what gothic subculture would you put yourself in? Now, this is where we get ourselves in loads of trouble, isn't it? So, I would say I am a mashup of mainly new goth and health goth, which are the, you know, the most hated forms of goth. Any subgenre of goth that would piss off a real goth is what I am most of the time. I also have a lot of like punk influences, like death rock shit, but that's not really, well, it's kind of goth. And like trad influences, but new goth has trad influences, so I don't bother with this subgenre shit. I barely even bother with the goth title, let alone the rest of it. So, but yeah, new goth and health goth are my main inspirations, I would say. And also I'm really inspired by Japanese like Harajuku street goth fashion. I don't think it has a specific name. Correct me if I'm wrong, put it in the comments because it would make my life a lot easier to know what the fuck that's called. But yeah, I really enjoy like the streetwear element, which is why I like health goth so much, and also just because like a lot of my fashion choices are based off like comedy. Like this entire fucking video is gonna be a joke. Like You know what I mean? I like to take the piss out of the stereotypes and the elitist idea of what goth is by wearing big Adidas t-shirts. Like, it's who I am as a person. It's meant to be about self-expression, right? And I'm an arsehole, so what do you want? It's just banter, innit? I just want to have fun. I don't want the rules. It's no fun to me. Question 4. What do you believe to be the basis of all gothic subculture? It is where it gets fucked, innit? Obviously, I'm supposed to say the music. And before anyone ats me, I actually really like goth music. Post-punk's one of my favourite genres. Yes, I like Bauhaus, Don't Cry, fucking Joy Division of Peng. Like, yeah, I like all that shit. But I don't believe you have to like that shit to be goth. To me, okay, the basis of the subculture, like where it came from, was music, factually, and like literature and movies and stuff like that. And then the fashion kind of came from that. But I don't think that means that you have to enjoy those things to be goth. I think it's become more of a, I don't want to say mindset or like just an aesthetic, but it's like a combination of things, I think. If you're like a darkly inclined person and you look like a goth and you're genuine about it and it's how you truly feel and it's your self-expression and you consider yourself a goth, then I think you're a goth, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know, it's just this gatekeeping bullshit's really lame, I think. But yeah, I think the basis of the subculture is music and stuff, but how much worth you want to give, that's up to you. Where something comes from and where it's going don't have to be the same thing. I think as long as you just respect where it came from. Like, don't be like, I'm the most goth person on earth and then have never listened to a Bauhaus song. That's a bit dumb. But I mean, I'm not going to care if you do that either, so it's up to you. Alright, question 5. What do you dislike about being goth? As if that hasn't been explained. I hate how elitist it is. I hate the gatekeeping. I hate that you have to be a specific thing to be considered goth. I think it's so lame. In a subculture that's supposed to be based off of like creativity and acceptance and like self-expression, to them, you know, it's like we're supposed to be the outcasts of like normal society, right? Like we don't fit in there, so then we made this thing to try and fit in, and now this thing's also kicking us out. It's just like fucked. I mean, also like just people who don't, you know, people who don't get it and you go out and you look like this is annoying. But like whatever, I'm used to that, and it's not a specifically goth problem. That's just like anyone that looks interesting has to deal with that. Sorry, tea. But to be honest, I don't like partake or include myself in like the subgenre of goth. Like I'm not like part of any communities or anything like that, and I don't drink, so I don't go out. I don't go to like goth clubs or anything like that. I don't go anywhere. So I mean, obviously I have an online presence now, and that's like the elitists have already destroyed me in 2 seconds, which is hilarious, and I actually rather enjoy it because I like taking the piss out of the stereotypes, like I said. But it's not a good thing for people that are new to goth or people that have just come into it, you know, like people that have just got interested, to see that the community is so judgmental. It can be really hurtful, especially for younger people who aren't as confident. Like if you have insecurities and then people prey on those insecurities, you feel like you can't even fit in the one place you should be able to. That's really damaging. So like, jokes aside, fuck the elitists. Okay, question 6. What do your parents think of it? I'm 22, so it doesn't matter. I don't live with them. I don't live on my own, but I live with a friend. But they're fine with it anyway. My dad's like chill with it, he's fine. My parents aren't together. Whose parents are together, let's be honest. But yeah, my dad's fine with it. He's always supportive of whatever the fuck I want to do. When I first started dressing like this, my dad wasn't, like, he'd already left, so he didn't really have to deal with any of it. My mum was proper stressed out about it, and we had a lot of arguments, and you know, parents just freak out when you get into something that they don't understand. Eventually she gave up. Now she's on board. She's happy that I can express myself and be confident and all that shit. I think it just takes people a while to understand when they have no idea of what it is or why you're doing it or whatever. They're totally sure of it now. They're like happy and good that I'm confident and whatever. And obviously, like, my mum can see that other people give a shit about what I'm doing, and that makes everybody happy. And yeah, it's fucking smiles all round, lads. Woohoo! Parental acceptance. Fucking hell. Number 7, eyebrows or no eyebrows? Now this is a hilarious question for me to answer today, because I have had my eyebrows shaved off for like a million fucking years. And I never draw eyebrows on it anymore. But today's look is specifically not my normal makeup anyway. I don't know if you guys would have noticed that. But I have a friend on Instagram who did a makeup look with me, like talking him through it, because he's only just going to makeup. His name's Clay, he's sick. His Instagram link and his SoundCloud will be down in the description, because he is the one that makes the background music for all my YouTube videos anyway. But yeah, he's just got into makeup, and we Skyped and I talked him through doing a simple clown look, which was this. I then recreated that look today and posted it on Instagram because he did such a dope job. I just thought it would be cool to like shout him out and like have some fun with it. But he has normal eyebrows, like real people eyebrows, so I had to draw on eyebrows to recreate his look, if you see what I mean. But I don't normally have eyebrows, so no eyebrows. I hate them. Like actual hairs growing on your face, I hate all body hair, including eyebrows. Like they can fuck right off. Plus I just love the look of having no eyebrows. Like I feel really weird today. It's freaking me out. Oh god. Number 8, here we go. This is the boy. What is your favourite band? Right. We've already covered I like goth bands, right? I like a lot of different kinds of music. And this is literally the worst answer you can give to this question. This is literally like I'm trying to piss everyone off. My favourite band is Black Veil Brides. Fucking at me. I don't care about your opinion. I have loved them since I was 13. They've been my favourite band since then. Like, I know the fan base is cancer, okay? But the fan base for everything sucks. Like, take anything good, the fan base is awful. That's how it works. I don't like being part of anything. Communities suck. Apart from this one, Goth Gang. When I first saw their aesthetic back when We Stitch These Wounds came out, I was like 1000% sold. Like, I'd never related to something more in my life. They're literally why I look like this. Like, my makeup started off as Black Veil Brides makeup, like so many of us, I think. And it just went from there. It was just this perfect combination of like old bands that I loved, like Motley Crue and Kiss, and then like, but like spookier, and then with like influences from like Misfits and shit that are just the best bands, and then their lyrics are just so fucking meaningful to me. Like, to look spooky as fuck and have like a hard time, but then sing about like rising above it and being a hero, that's like me. Like, aesthetically I don't look like Black Veil Brides anymore, and they don't look cool anymore, really, no offense, but like their lyrical content will forever touch my heart like nothing else will on this earth. And I don't care if you think that's gay, I don't care if you think they suck. I know they're not a goth band, for fuck's sake, but I don't care. They're my boys. And before anyone says, no, I don't regret the tattoo, I got it when I was 18, it was my first tattoo, I know that I'd wanted it forever, and I still absolutely love it, and I want more Black Veil Brides tattoos, so don't chat shit. Bitches get stitches. Okay, question 8. Your opinion on Marilyn Manson. I don't know why this is in the goth tag, because if we're going to be elitist goths, Marilyn Manson's not goth. Fuck's sake. I don't give a shit if he's goth or not. I think he is a goth. His music isn't technically goth, but again, who cares about what's technically goth or not? Like, he's cool. His music's sick. I love his music. I think he's one of the most intelligent people ever. Watching interviews with him is so interesting. I think he's super cool. However, if one more person tells me that I look like him because I've worn one white contact lens and shaved my eyebrows off, I swear to fucking Christ, like, stop doing that. If you're one of those people that does that to other people, shut up. It's so annoying. He's like, people who have never seen anything like us see Marilyn Manson, and that's the only thing they can relate to us. So every single gothic person who's worn a white contact lens and shaved their eyebrows off, or worn like smudged lipstick, or is a guy that wears makeup just gets called Manson, and that's fucking shit. And like, yeah, his aesthetic's cool, but like his makeup's not that good. Like, can everyone stop crying about it? Shit, I have come on here wearing a massive Adidas t-shirt, and now I'm telling people that Marilyn Manson's makeup's not very good. What am I doing? Just crucify me now. Question number 10, which is the last question. What were your baby bat days like? So, if you guys don't know, baby bat is a term used for people that have like kind of just got into goth, and are like, sometimes it's used as like an offensive term. Yeah, it's used as a term for people that like don't really know what they're doing yet, but it's supposed to mean just like a person who's new to the community or the subculture and like just getting into it. So normally people's baby bat phases are embarrassing, but I didn't really have a baby bat phase, because like I said, I've been alternative since I was really young, and mine kind of just transitioned from different things. So like, I actually started out looking like hair metal, like glam as fuck. Yeah, so I started out looking like basically just Andy Biersack. So like very glam, like a million belts, like loads of leather studs, like a massive hair, like bandanas, shit like that. And then it just slowly kind of like transitioned into what it is now. Yeah, so I was never like trying really hard to be goth, which I think is where baby bat years can be a bit embarrassing. Yeah, I kind of just transitioned from like glam shit to different stages of this, until I became an amalgamation of all of the things people hate. Hello, I am the darkness. Right, this was a fucking travesty, as we knew it was going to be. It was so fun to film though, and if I've pissed you off in this video, then good. On a serious note though, well, I'm not sure if I have anything serious to say actually. I think I spliced some serious in there, didn't I? It's alright. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, even if all I did was make you want to kill me. Yeah, do that YouTube shit, and I will see you next time. You have been blessed.